Matthew 7:13, Jesus is instructing his people to try and enter through the narrow gate, he calls it. He says, wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction. That sounds like not a good place. But he says, many people enter through it. But small, he said, is the gate, and narrow is the road that leads to life. And unfortunately, few find it. Somehow in the sea of Christianity, Jesus has few followers. And today, attempting to advocate for the principles of Jesus is increasingly challenging. It means you must advocate for the poor and the outsider and those the church has deemed unclean, maybe even weird, sinners. Now, it's often said that Jesus died to pay for our sins. It's poetic, I guess, but unprovable. What is provable from the book of Matthew is that the reason the church of Jesus' day plotted to kill him was because he healed people on the wrong day. That's why Jesus died, according to Matthew. Jesus loved the wrong people, and he did it on purpose. It enraged a religiously conservative church to the point of wanting him dead. It's not a popular road. Hate is popular. Self-preservation is popular. Greed is popular. Pointing out the sins of other people is popular. Self-sacrifice for those who don't deserve it, not popular. Most of the time, I find myself on the wide road as well. However, while I'm traveling the wide road of rage and self-preservation, I don't spit out the phrase, I just love Jesus, pretending I'm on the narrow road when in fact I'm on the wide road. When I do find myself on the narrow road, though, I largely find myself pretty alone and doubting if this is really even a good idea, right? Mostly I'm convinced it's actually not a good idea. I suppose that's why Jesus also warned people against even trying it. He insisted that if we did want to try it, that we should count the cost first. So to some extent, he actually warned against traveling this path. I personally have not enjoyed the cost, nor have I particularly enjoyed the time I actually have spent on the narrow road. All that said, I increasingly am convinced that Jesus is the way. By this, I don't mean my way to heaven when I'm dead. I mean the way to live my life while I'm alive. This has been a Matthew Minute. If you'd like to hear more, please subscribe.